Canelo really was trying, couldn't get to him. He looked a bit frustrated.
It became a fight where Crawford made it where Canelo, to have any chance, he had to go get close. So he had to go through a bad neighborhood.
Yep.
And Crawford mugged him. It's that simple. He had to go through a bad neighborhood.
I told y'all he is a monster.
Yeah.
Listen, man, Canelo's a good fighter.
Yeah.
He made the fight look normal, guys.
Yes.
He made it look normal. Canelo left out of face with his cherry red face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but didn't have a mark on him.
The boxing world is still stunned after Canelo Álvarez's shocking defeat to Terence Crawford, sparking intense debate over the Mexican superstar's future in boxing and possible retirement.
What happens to Canelo after this? It don't matter. He's made a big statement for not only Mexico or the pride of Mexico, but for all Latinos right there. So he's done a great job for himself, man. Nevertheless, Crawford is on his way, continuing to create greatness.
To get anything done, to get to the place that something was going to be done good. Yeah.
Once hailed as the face of boxing and nearly unbeatable, Canelo Álvarez appeared a step behind as Terence Crawford dismantled his strategy with speed and precision. Afterward, many legends and analysts urged Canelo to consider retirement, warning that continuing could harm both his health and legacy, sparking heated debate about the superstar's future in the sport.
After watching the fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Álvarez, here are my two biggest takeaways. Number one, this high-key wasn't even the best fight of the night. The best fight of the night goes to the viewers versus sleep. God damn, bro. Y'all delayed the throwdown longer than black families on Thanksgiving. I don't understand why y'all be taking your sweet old time when it comes to these fights. Start them undercards at 5 p.m. at the latest. It's absolutely insane that we watched all these damn fights tonight, but the viewers were the only ones that was knocked out. No pun intended, but I actually got saved by the bell. I heard that ding ding. Whoa.
At Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Terence Crawford shocked the boxing world by defeating Canelo Álvarez via unanimous decision to claim the undisputed super middleweight championship. Judges scored the fight 116 to 112, 115-113, and 115-113 in Crawford's favor. Remarkably, Crawford jumped 2 weight classes, now holding undisputed titles in 3 divisions, an unprecedented feat in the four-belt era. For Canelo, this marked his 3rd career loss, leaving his record at 63 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses, with 39 victories by knockout.
My ass up in the 4th round. So we gonna have to make some changes. Takeaway number 2, however you feel about this fight, these guys are everything that's great about boxing. Word to Max Kellerman. We've been in this era of boxers where a lot of fighters have been prioritizing their record above actually fighting competition. And what these two did tonight, they didn't even have to do it.
In round 1, both fighters cautiously felt each other out. Crawford used sharp footwork, jabs, and constant movement to stay elusive, while Canelo pressed forward, attempting to cut the ring and land early combinations. Neither managed a decisive blow, making the round cautious. By round 2, Crawford's speed and cleaner punches began to frustrate Canelo. He landed more combinations, mixing in effective body shots while avoiding Canelo's advances. Canelo threw big hooks and uppercuts, but connected less often than he missed. In round 3, the pattern persisted. Crawford controlled distance and scored with counters, while Canelo grew increasingly aggressive, lunging for power shots but becoming predictable.
That one basically nailed on for you.
Yeah, no, it's boxing, isn't it? It's boxing. It's one of them things. God's got a greater plan.
Do you think it actually could still happen, you and Canelo?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't think it'll happen pretty soon, though. I think he'll have a bit of time off and we'll see what happens.
Do you think Crawford will stay at the weight or should stay at the weight?
I reckon he will stay it because he looked good at it. He looked strong at it.
Did he seem hurt in there at all?
Nah, not at all, man. He was eating them punches, bro. I was shocked, but he's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs.
What you making of Terence Crawford?
In the later rounds against Crawford, Canelo showed clear signs of frustration. He began lunging with single, often desperate punches instead of using sustained combinations or effective feints. Rather than controlling the pace, he found himself chasing Crawford around the ring, searching for openings that rarely appeared. Crawford, in contrast, remained composed, expertly managing distance and landing cleaner, more precise combinations. By round 9, it was evident that Canelo's frustration was affecting his tactics. His punch volume decreased, his timing faltered, and his attacks became increasingly predictable.
I know, bro. I know. You say that though, but listen, God's got a greater plan, innit? God's got a greater plan, and it'd even be an honor to share the ring with.
With his victory over Canelo Álvarez to claim the undisputed super middleweight titles, Terence Crawford firmly etched his name in boxing history. Already the undisputed champion at light welterweight and welterweight, having unified all 4 major sanctioning body belts in those divisions, Crawford now adds the super middleweight crown to his achievements. In doing so, he becomes the first male boxer in the modern four-belt era to hold undisputed titles in 3 different weight classes, a historic and unprecedented accomplishment.
Was that the game plan to start turning it up maybe in round 4?
Well, the first 3 rounds, I felt like I was in control. I think he was trying to figure me out.
Did you feel that you were frustrating him? He tried to lift you up, he headbutted you. Were you sensing that you were frustrating him?
Of course, he was a little frustrated in there, but that's part of the game.
The last question is, I know it's right after the fight, have you feel yet the significance of this win and what it means in your legacy and your career?
To be honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me, but for me, I knew I could do it and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Ryan Garcia showed his respect for Terence Crawford after the fight, tweeting, "Crawford has proved it. He's arguably one of the best to ever lace on gloves." Garcia went further with a technical observation, noting, "What I noticed was the catch and counter. Canelo would load up on his single power shots, and Crawford would catch them, respond, use the ring when needed, and stand his ground when necessary. Very smooth, man. Very nice." After his decisive victory, Crawford took to social media with a bold post, "For all the nobodies." The tweet served as a direct rebuttal to Canelo Álvarez, turning a previous insult into a badge of honor by proving he could defeat an opponent with Canelo's credentials. Leading up to the fight, Canelo had repeatedly criticized Crawford's resume, claiming many of his previous opponents were nobodies. In response, Crawford fired back, telling reporters, "Anybody can be a nobody. For what everybody says, I haven't fought anybody." His performance and words cemented his place among boxing's elite.
Canelo really was trying, couldn't get to him. He looked a bit frustrated, but it was a great fight all around. Both guys looked good.
Crawford an all-time great, Leonard.
Lennox, what are you making the fresh?
What he's done is only special people can do these type of things, and Crawford is special, and he did it.
Champ, what are you making the frustration? We saw in the 8th round, it looked like Canelo Álvarez almost wanted to walk off at one point.
Yeah, he was frustrated, and it is frustrating to try and fight a guy, and you want to fight, but this guy's moving well.
Piers Morgan wasted no time praising Terence Crawford after the fight, tweeting, "I don't need the official decision. Crawford just delivered a boxing masterclass to beat Canelo Álvarez. Magnificent performance from the now undisputed GOAT. Congrats." Terence Crawford. Morgan highlighted that Crawford didn't just win, he dominated, using precision, timing, and fight IQ to outbox one of the sport's best. Even Tracy Morgan acknowledged the feat. Crawford's performance shook the boxing world, earning admiration and respect from fans and analysts alike for a display of skill and composure rarely seen at this level.